and we're going to go up to Nottingham live and hear from the team at FareShare Midlands. And I'm delighted to be welcomed first and to go over first to FareShare Midlands CEO, Simone Connolly. Good afternoon, Simone.
Good afternoon, Stephen, and thank you, and welcome everyone, and welcome to FareShare Midlands. FareShare Midlands is one of 18 independent charities that work in partnership with FareShare UK, and we collectively form the fabulous FareShare network. FareShare Midlands is the largest FareShare regional centre outside of London, and probably one of the most deprived regions across the UK. Over 1.2 million children are growing up in poverty in the Midlands, and worse still, over 50% of children in some areas are growing up in poverty. That's 1 in 2 children that are likely to be going to school hungry. We all know that an empty stomach impacts our ability to learn and to concentrate. So these children are starting off in life disadvantaged, which later on in life limits their opportunities for further education or securing decent employment. But what do we do here at FareShare Midlands? Along with the rest of the FareShare network, we provide a solution to the food industry for when their good to eat surplus becomes available for a variety of reasons. We take food in from the food industry, from producers, manufacturers, retailers, distribution centres, small independent charities in the Midlands that are able to, retailers in the Midlands that are able to support us. That food is taken in and delivered into our network of warehouses across the Midlands, from Birmingham to Leicester to Nottingham, where we are today. The food is sorted by our team of dedicated staff members and over 300 volunteers who support our operation every single day. That food is then either collected or delivered to our members by our volunteers. We support over 800 community organisations and charities who are collectively known as our members. That food, through our network of 800 members, reaches over 83,000 people every single week. Last year, we saved over 6,000 tonnes of food from being wasted. That food was turned into healthy meals by our members and contributed to over 13 million meals. So that's over 1 million meals every single month that help to feed people instead of being wasted. So we really believe that the work that we do here with the support of FareShare UK is absolutely vital. So what do our members do? Our members provide a whole range of services to the communities across the Midlands. They provide a whole range of wraparound support services and vital support services to support some of the most vulnerable people living in communities across the Midlands. Our members range from school breakfast clubs to after-school clubs, community centres, homeless shelters, and elderly day centres. Our members claim that without the support from FareShare Midlands, a lot of them wouldn't be able to support their members. A lot of our members claim that they'd actually have to close their doors if it wasn't for the support and food received from FareShare Midlands. On average, the food received from FareShare Midlands helps to save our members over £8,000 a year. So it's a really significant support for our members. We know that 96% of our members have been significantly impacted by the cost of living crisis. 70% of our members are seeing more families with children walking through their doors for support, and in-work poverty is more of a problem now than it ever has been. 30% of our members are seeing more elderly people walking through their doors and needing support, more isolated people needing support than ever before. We also know that food insecurity is sadly on the rise. Food insecurity doubled last year. But at the same time, like Stephen says, there's millions of tons of food that are still being wasted every single year. But it's not just about food here at FareShare Midlands. It's also about improving people's lives through our dedicated employability programmes. Last year, we helped over 300 people to gain skills and experience to find employment for the first time or after a long period of unemployment. And this year, we want to do more. We want to lift more people out of the unemployment poverty trap, to gain skills and experience to go on to find work. Of course, we want to invest, like other charities do, in doing more. We want to invest in logistics. We want to invest in food sourcing. We want to invest in innovation so we can turn even more surplus food into usable food for our members. Quite simply here at FareShare Midlands, we know there's more to be done and we absolutely want to do more. But as it's National Volunteers Week, as Stephen says, I'm now going to hand you over to Kathy, who's going to tell you much more about the volunteering experience here at FareShare Midlands. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Kathy. I'm the volunteer manager here at FareShare Midlands. Today I'm standing in Nottingham's clean room, and this is where they break down the hard to use surplus food. So in front of me here, I have a big bag of lentils. And as you can see in its current format, it's not fit for use by our members. So the team here at Nottingham has set up this production line in the clean room where they break down the food into smaller, more usable packages like you see here. And this is where our corporate volunteers come in alongside our community volunteers. By volunteering their time with us, this has enabled this to happen. So I'd now like to introduce Michael from Ideagen. Ideagen are a local corporate company in Nottingham and who have worked with us quite a lot recently, and Michael himself on several occasions. So welcome, Michael. So I'd like to ask you if you could explain to our audiences why you decided to volunteer your teams at FareShare and what you think your team's got out of it.
Thank you, Kathy. Well, Ideagen look for meaningful voluntary opportunities which make a real difference. And FareShare is definitely one of them, because when you volunteer here, you see just how much food will go to waste if FareShare didn't intervene. So it's really satisfying to know that when you volunteer here, you're helping surplus food to go to charities and communities who make the most of it instead of the rubbish bin. Also, it's a really enjoyable experience. It's really friendly here. There's a great atmosphere. It's for a fantastic purpose. And also, if you work for a large company like Ideagen, volunteering helps you to meet other people within the workplace you may not have met before. And also for someone like me who does a desk job on a regular basis, it's really refreshing to do something so active.
That's great. Thank you so much, Michael. And thank you to Ideagen for continuing to support us in ensuring that FareShare Midlands continues to get 25 meals out per minute. I'm now going to hand over to Toby, who's in the warehouse.
Thank you, Kathy. Hello, my name's Toby. I'm the warehouse manager. We've got a great depot here and a great team who work in it too. We are blessed with the amount of space that we can have here to store quite a variety of products, from the things you've just seen in the clean room, such as pastas and pulses and grains, which we can break down. We're in the ambient zone at the moment, as you can see, but also I'm walking alongside a huge walk-in freezer. So no food goes to waste. Even if it comes in on short dates, we can break it down and we can freeze it and relabel it. We've also got an even bigger walk-in chiller here. So this will keep all our fresh produce cool, as well as our ready meals and meats. We've got a great array of fruit and vegetables. All of this is delivered daily by our vans. They go out to our members and who take delivery of them. We don't like to leave empty vans out on the roads as where possible. So on the way back, we try and pick up what we can as well, whether it be bakeries or whoever's got any food for us, really. Over here, here's Lizzie. Hi, Lizzie.
Hello. Hi.
How you doing?
Good, thank you.
So, Lizzie, you've been volunteering with us for quite a while now.
I have, yes, nearly 3 years now. Yeah.
3 years. And what do you find yourself doing on a daily basis at FareShare?
So I'm a warehouse assistant. So generally I come in and do pick up the picks from the customers. You don't call them customers,
The
do you?
members.
The members. And then go around the warehouse and pick everything that needs picking for them on big cages and in on dollies and things like that, ready to be delivered or collected. Yeah.
Brilliant. And what, why FareShare? What attracted you to volunteer for FareShare in particular?
Well, when I was taking early retirement, and I thought, actually, what do I want to do with my time? And I thought, do you know what's I'm really passionate about? And that's everybody having enough to eat. And so I'd seen Marcus Rashford doing his thing on the telly during the pandemic. And I thought, right, that's the organisation I want to work for. And I really enjoy it. It's really good fun. I mean, I've been here 3 years, so I think that says everything, really.
It's a good team here, isn't it?
It's a really good team. It's really good fun. The volunteers are all really committed and are sort of like-minded and all feel passionate about saving food waste and things like that.
Yeah, that's something we talked about previously, isn't
Yeah.
it? Brilliant. Thank you, Lizzie.
You're welcome.
We'll go back to Simone.
Hi again. Hopefully you enjoyed your little tour around the FareShare Midlands warehouse and a peep into life here and what goes on. Like all charities, FareShare Midlands relies on support of individuals and organisations to help the cogs turning. We always need financial support to keep our warehouses open and our vans on the road. We need volunteers to help deliver the food out to our network of 800 members. We also need organisations that are able to work with us to help create opportunities for the individuals that we're supporting through our employment programmes. But most of all, I hope you've enjoyed your few minutes with FareShare Midlands, and we hope to hear from you in the future. I'm now going to hand back over to Stephen Walker. Thank you.